Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Jack Flaherty gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 2-0 pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, there goes Altuve. A pitch out, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Julio Urias will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In past meetings with Julio Urias, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Anderson.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Story leads off first with 1 away. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a throw over to first. The 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ready with the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball three.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fouled off. He's set. The 3-2. Fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Just behind the fastball there. Two strikes now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
That is it. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So one away here with the bases empty.
And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Meadows is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Last half of the second set to go, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Bell.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Settling in now, Will Smith. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball inside.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next for New York, Julio Urias. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. Misses down below the knee.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. One there on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Now he's safe at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So here's Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Ball 1.
1-1. One and one. Here it is. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
He's set. The 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Brendan Lau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And
boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1-2.
Fastball well outside. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Nationals nothing. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ready now, Matt Olson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away.
And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The set and the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Men on third with two down. To 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with one man gone.
And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's outside.
High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Will Smith.
The pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready with the 0-2. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So digging in now, Julio Urias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. And he lays off for ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike 2. Abreu, the former Chicago White Sox. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A little surprised he was given the go-ahead there as he misses the knuckle curve. Two out, nobody on. And yeesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Joe Jimenez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch.
a couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Bell would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Meadows coming in on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lays off 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bell is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batter, the pitcher, Joe Jimenez.
Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Eaton.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Eaton, the former Chicago White Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count remains full.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he's back easily. Here he comes on 2-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Drew Gagnon takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 47, Drew Gagnon.
Mookie Betts will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Gagnon, the former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Moncada fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Keone Kela is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Will Smith. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Trey Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Trey Turner.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. As a look, now the pitch. There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It is not going to get him as he swipes second. As a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
From the stretch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Matt Olson, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. and he fouls this one off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it is. Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. 1 out.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Austin.
And now for Washington, Austin Meadows. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batter, left fielder, Joey.
To the plate now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here it comes.
Count
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-1 Washington. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Colton Wong will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in, Will Smith. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Araujo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Higashioka is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone. A 1-1.
turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2.
At the ball.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike two. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Three and 0 now. Mookie Betts would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So here's Jose Abreu, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here's the 3-0.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Line towards center field. Kane is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kyle Higashioka, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 13, Moncada.
Now in the box, Yohan Moncada, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Washington Nationals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Keone Kela takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.